Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Westfield, New Jersey. Today I wanted to tell you about a house analogy on how chiropractic problems may affect your health. Chiropractic problems are when any of the bones in your spine get stuck, and they can interfere with the joints, the muscles, the disc, or the nerves. So this will be about how the bone might affect the nervous system and your functioning as to your health. Well, let's say the analogy of the house being your body, and the doors in the house would be analogous to the bones of your spine. And any movement, flow of movement through any of the doorways would be analogous to the flow of nerve messages going along the nerves from your brain down through your spine and out to the different parts of your body and back again. So let's say if the front door, which represents one bone in your spine, is stuck. Let's say it's stuck so that it only opens 1/4 of the way. Well, that's going to be a big problem. I mean, you could use the back door, but still, if your front door only opens 1/4 of the way, it's going to be a big problem with the flow of movement in and out of the house. So this would be a big problem with your health, this particular bone. Well, let's say that same bone is stuck so it opens halfway. Well, now it's not going to be as big a problem, but it's still going to be a pretty big problem because so many people go through this doorway and so often that it's going to make a decent difference. It'll be noticeable, but you'll still be able to get by. Now let's say that same door, the front door, only was stuck so that it could open 3/4 of the way. And the same bone in your spine, but it's doing a different thing. Now, you're not going to notice much difference unless you want to move furniture in or something real big. Otherwise, you'll be able to get by well. Now let's take another door in your house, which would be analogous to a different bone in your spine. Let's say this is a closet door. And if this closet door gets stuck 1/4 of the way, well, it depends on the person. Some people need a lot of closet space, so that would be a real big pain in the neck for them. They wouldn't like that at all. But other people would say, I just use the other closets. So it's not going to make that big a difference. And the same thing with your spine and the bone and the nerves going through. Some people will need those nerve messages flowing through very freely, whereas other people, their bodies will use other means somehow, use different connections. If the closet door opens halfway, that's going to make a little, it'll be different. Again, if a person who uses a closet a lot, they're not going to like it that much. But if you don't use it that much, it's not going to matter that much. And if it's a closet door and it doesn't open very much at all, I mean, it does open, but it doesn't get stuck very much at all, you're probably not going to notice it whether you use the closet or not. But it'll still be there interfering. Now let's take a third door in the house. Let's say it's the door to your bedroom. Well, if the door to your bedroom can only open 1/4 of the way, that's a big problem. But if it can open halfway, well, now you can get it in and out. You can still use the bedroom. But in the morning when you're trying to get to work fast, trying to get ready fast, it might interfere, and then most people aren't going to like it. They're going to notice a big difference. And if the door only gets caught, stuck only 1/4 of the way, again, we're making this analogous to a bone in your spine. If the bone only gets caught 1/4 of the way, the function of the nerve flow through this door probably isn't going to be so noticeable unless you want to do certain things, like move a bed in or a bureau in, and maybe it's going to make a big difference then. So you're not going to notice it all the time. And this is what will happen with your spine and the nerves and you as an individual. It'll depend on your body and what you do and how it works inside, which bone is affected and how much, and what part of the body it's going to, which part of the body needs to work right, which nerves are affected. So I hope you can understand this a little bit better, that how chiropractic problems may affect your health with this analogy. And I'll try to bring you more information at another time. Thank you.